It's kind of weird how we haven't actually left the kingdom at all. It's just a different side of it.
But you do get the fancy colours going around, so it's still a visual spectacle at least.
Rainbow on the moon is kind of weird.
It is, yeah. I'm not quite sure exactly how that works.
Ooh. Everyone's here.
Apart from Peach. She didn't want to be here, but yes, it's Culmina Crater.
Dun 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 dun. They're here to cheer me on.
They are indeed.
Oh. I'm proud of you for trying this. Jump, man.
How much it cost to set up a console on the moon?
God knows, mate.
I don't really want to think about it too hard, honestly.
Ugh. It's nice to have all my friends here, at the end of all things.
All my friends and the frogs.
Yeah. Well, no, we couldn't have made it anywhere without the frogs.
Well, exactly. And also, it's only right that we began our journey with a frog, and so we end it with a frog.
Poetic, really. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
You know, it's not going to be as easy as just jumping over there, is it? You got quite a bit of work to do to get there.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I'm online, alright. Alright, guys, full disclosure here. This is not the first time we've been here. This is actually an entirely new recording sesh. But I'm going to try and do Darker Side in one take. So if I die and we need to cut, I will cut from here. So Rich will handle the descriptions of each, like, stage. Flame will just be Flame, and I will be playing as best I can. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Take 8.
Yeah, I think it's take 8 by this point. But it's okay, because we made it to the penultimate challenge twice now. And so we're slowly but surely getting better as we go.
Well, we're doing it tonight, whatever, so Richie, take it away with the explanations of each particular stage.
So yeah, this is basically your Grandmaster Galaxy, your Champion's Road for the game. It does rank in the easier echelons of those, but and that's largely just because you're going through challenges that are basically the same as what you've been doing throughout the rest of the game. And so as long as you know how the game works, this really ain't no thing. But the challenge of it is that there are no checkpoints, and so if you bugger up, you're going right back to the beginning, and this is like a 15-minute level. And it's not necessarily... it isn't the easiest thing in the world. And it does take a lot of trial and error in order to get through. But sort of once you've mastered the kind of key sections, you're pretty much sorted.
Although there is the instant death bits, which come near the end, which is nice.
Yeah, but then I'd say that those bits aren't bad. I think it's just that it sort of terrifies you a bit more, because they're an enemy that, while fun to use, are just not necessarily the thing that you tend to... well, you really loved.
You can just say I suck at video games, you know, you don't gotta sugarcoat it.
No, I'm trying to be nice in this part, because otherwise we're going to be here forever.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's okay, you made it.
That's a terrifying jump, but you're actually doing more consistent with that over the last few takes.
As you can see, the whole... well, you won't be able to see because you won't have seen a lot of these sort of failed takes, probably. But a lot of the gist of getting through Dark Side is sort of mastering each of the individual sections. Because once you know what you're doing, you've kind of got them down pat, they really aren't as terrifying as they may at first appear.
Alright, uproot section. No real need to explain here, you can see on screen what you need to do.
Yes, you uproot your entire way through.
Booyah!
I say this is the worst little bit of the uproot challenge, if only because things like that can end up happening where you accidentally fall down and you might have been trying to push the thing up, because you can get a heart in the top left there, but you don't need it, so just keep running.
Okay. Oh, I'm feeling it, Rich.
Yeah, you damn well better be feeling it, because I don't want to be here in another hour.
Thanks, Rich. I appreciate your love and support, my friend.
Hey, I want to record more Bayonetta.
Oh, Go to hell.
And also want to watch some more Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has started in the UK, and there's another thing that I want to watch, so yeah, chop, Tom.
Oh, the
Richard just listing off all the things he'd rather be doing than watching Tom die. But yeah, this is kind of like a little breather section.
Very much
it's
so,
just
yeah.
before the midpoint. You know, you get to watch Yoshi do cool shit with his tongue, which I should probably rephrase, but whatever. You can get these coins, which at this point with Luigi's Balloon World being out, you really don't need coins because that gives you like hundreds at a time. But you know, it's still appreciated. You still get a shiny thing out of it, so whatever. If you're that way inclined, then yeah, you can get something from it.
And then this section's also pretty easy. The game is kind of egging you on to hit the kind of laser ring things. I should really figure out what those things are called.
yes, you should.
But the trick is just don't hit them, because that way you don't have to worry about getting hit by them, and then you can just get through that entire section really easily. And then good old Sphinxy. If you've answered a riddle on any run of this, then he will give you that extra health, no matter what, and it's a godsend.
Game design.
Yeah, that's more of a convenience feature than anything, because like, otherwise you would just be like answering the same riddle over and over. So the fact that they let you skip that part is much appreciated.
And then this bit is terrifying. This is another one of the kind of really challenging sections, because it's that whole it's appearing blocks, and your only clue as to where they're going to turn up are the rings. And so it's very easy to accidentally bugger yourself over in this if you don't pay attention to where the rings are. Tom, move to the right, move to the right. For the love of God, now jump, 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 jump.
Keep jumping, do nothing but jump. There we go.
Because yeah, that last section moves really quickly.
Congrats on not saying jump man, by the way.
Well, yeah, I nearly did. This section is really quite fun, because it's all to do with glide on, and it is actually possible to end up skipping pretty much the entirety of the last section of this level. Which is amazing. I mean, I would say give it another try of doing it legitimately, and then I say, Tom, just do it. Or at least go towards that portrait in the back, because that's the fun bit.
Yeah, but Richie, do you want to live as a pussy? Or do you want to be a man?
Well, you see...
These are your options.
I've already beaten it, so I'm alright.
Yeah, but what about me?
Also, I have to say, Tom, you have done more than some people will have done, because some people will have manipulated the frog glitch, which means that you don't have to do any of the level other than the last climb.
Yeah, but that's just cowardly, isn't it? Like, you might as well play at least the bulk of the level.
Well, yeah, exactly, which is why I would say, if we're still here in a bit, just go to that little extra cheat, it's fine, at least get to that portrait. This bit is the other kind of majorly difficult section, because what the game is wanting you to do, because it hates your guts, is hit the lava circle things, laser circle things, and that will set off a chain reaction which will not end until you get to the end of this section, and it is terrifying, because it just will not stop until everything is dead, including you.
It's okay. It's okay. Why is the camera so close?
I haven't seen it do that before. That's, like, worrying.
Yeah, well, that was quite worrying, but it's okay, because you have now made it to the Pokio, which is the bit that is sort of been our choke point throughout this kind of hour or so that we've been playing. And it's just all to do with getting your timing down. And as long as you get to that bit, you can just sort of shake and you're through. It's really awkward if you end up getting hit by one of the swinging platforms on your way up, because they can actually knock you off, and that's assholey. But it's okay, because we have more health than we've ever had when we've gotten to this point, so Tom, if you die at this section, then I am really seriously going to be judging you.
That's fine. Go for it, Mo.
That's reassuring. Okay. Go on, knock Donkey Kong out. This will be the furthest you got so far.
And actually, it means that you will have gotten to the final section of this level.
And once we go through here, I believe you do get a health refill as well, so...
You do indeed. So basically, Tom, do not die and you will be fine.
Richie, you're really not good at it being encouraging like that. Don't die, don't die. That's what I do when I'm trying to be a dick.
So yes, run and attack. You're pretty much going to be okay for this first section. It's just a case of attack, 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 attack as you're moving, and you should be okay.
I have seen one section during this where the boulder things can sneak up behind you, which looks like a bit of a challenge, but
Oh yeah, we're about to get to that now, actually. Which, it's here. So the trick to this is basically attack forward, attack behind, and sort of you just keep shaking it up, because there's no real time limit during this. So you're pretty much okay. Just keep attacking, turning round, and you'll get to the end of this. No problem. And then it's just a case of run up, and Tom, you are so close.
Yes.
You are so close. Just jump down that hole and you have made it to the end, pretty much.
Really?
Don't celebrate just yet, we're not at the end.
We're not at the end, but there's no challenge left.
Well, I could easily disengage from these things.
You could, but that would be stupid.
I don't know, you do have to spell out a word here, and I've seen some video descriptions before. But yes, here we get the traditional thank you message that Mario games like to give us, and this is the end there. And why is that little UFO guy just loitering?
Because he is! And then you throw your cappy onto that and just... mwah! It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Good. It's good! Oh, it's good!
You survived. But yes, there's one last little climb.
Yeah, we get to the long journey's end, and just this entire section, it takes a little while, but it is just absolutely stunning. And I think that actually somewhere on one of the pillars around here, there is actually an 8-bit Rosalina.
Huh.
I don't know where she is behind one of these pillars, but she's certainly there somewhere, apparently.
Kinda wanna see her, so,
Well, we've made it to the end of this, so...
Whoa,
oh my
look at
good
that.
lord, go for those coins, Tom. I know you don't need them, but go for them.
Oh, Cappy's giving us an inspiring speech and whatnot.
Yeah, this is a beautiful little ending here.
Oh, it's stunning.
And this is why the economy went to shit in New Super Mario Bros. 2.
Oh, Jesus. That's one of the only Mario games I haven't played.
I have it, I got a few old
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there, yeah. Oh, what does she give us?
Just coins. But
Great.
it's fine, because Rosalina's here, and that was just... oh, that's lovely. I'm very glad I pointed her out.
Thank you, Rich. I'm surprised they didn't do a Rosalina costume, honestly.
That might be something that they come out with later down the line if they do more unlockable costumes and shit.
So, Rich, any final words?
Super Mario Odyssey is amazing. It's a kind of perfect example of games on the Switch, and it's just a complete and utter delight. And if you want anything for your Switch, for the love of God, just get it and play it, because it's just one of the most delightful, enjoyable Mario games out there.
Flame?
Yeah, I basically echo that. I'll say Super Mario Odyssey is by far my favourite 3D Mario. It does so much stuff right. It's open to if you want to completely sink yourself into it, or whether you just want to have casual play sessions. It's rewarding either way. We've seen so much cool stuff in this game, and going through this playthrough has been a wild ride as well, going through all the different kingdoms and that. I love this game to pieces.
Well, what need I say more than Cappy just saying it has been amazing? Oh no, I'm sad now! But yeah, in the gameplay department, Odyssey trumps Galaxy any day of the week. Experience-wise, I'm not entirely sure, but it's definitely one of my top 3 Mario games, and I would love a sequel. I think there's so much potential in more kingdoms, new experiences, new outfits, etc. But if you've got a Switch, get it. I've been Tom64.
I've been the Flameclaw.
And I have been X-Gamer Richie.
And this has been our playthrough of Super Mario Odyssey. Thanks, guys. It may not have been easy, but that's an adventure for you. That's a trip, that's a journey. And that, indeed, my friends, was a Super Mario Odyssey. See you next time for another HellfireComms playthrough. Bye-bye.